Good morning, parents, families, professors, faculty, staff, and the reason why you're sitting in this giant tent for the next 3 hours, the class of 2018. I cannot believe this day is finally here. It is a day we have dreamed of for years. Nearly 4 years ago, this same group of individuals sat beneath this same tent, eager to receive our first white coat. At that time, many of you were frantically studying flashcards for our upcoming anatomy practical. It is nice to see you much more relaxed today. It takes an extremely unique person to accomplish the task we are acknowledging today. Each one of you elected to give up your golden years, the times that many people our age are developing their professional careers, building homes and families, and traveling the world. You gave up this precious time in your life to study and prepare to help people you haven't even met yet. What a selfless thing to do. I couldn't be more proud of each of you for making this mature decision in the first place, let alone making it to graduation today. During the last 4 years, you have spent every waking minute working to pass 19 preclinical courses, 33 preclinical exams, 19 clinical rotations, 8 COMED exams, and 3 national board exams. You dedicated all of your spare time to dissecting 1,100 structures in the gross anatomy lab, to practicing 170 different osteopathic techniques, and to interacting with 47 different standardized patients in the Clinical Skills Center. That's impressive. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "It is one of the beautiful compensations in this life that no one can sincerely try to help another without helping himself." While your intentions in starting this journey were to have a positive impact on the lives of your future patients, each of you has grown as a person on this voyage as well. When comparing our first class picture taken during orientation week to the picture we took a few days ago, I see a change in our class. Sometime in the past 4 years, we matured from scared, young student doctors pulling all-nighters to ensure we got the perfect seat in the first-year lecture hall, to sympathetic, confident physicians eager to walk across the stage today. I remember our first days at WVSOM. The thing that impressed me most about this class right off the bat was the diversity amongst us. There were students who had just turned 21, to students in their 40s starting their second or third career. There were students hailing from all over the state of West Virginia, and students relocating from California, Texas, New York, Florida, and even Alaska. There were students who had children, students who were expecting children, and students who still acted like children. There were students coming straight from undergrad and students who had multiple master's degrees under their belt. I had never imagined there would be so many unparalleled individuals from such different backgrounds in one medical school class, let alone in rural West Virginia. We all moved away from our families and gave up everything we knew for this one opportunity, and I am still amazed at how much these strangers bent over backward to help one another. From that day on, despite our different upbringings, our class functioned as one cohesive unit. We shared the same goal, and we worked together to achieve it. From sharing study guides and cadaver dissections before exams, to reminding each other of upcoming deadlines and post-exam celebrations, our class tackled the rigors of medical school together. Now, don't let me stand up here and make it sound like all rainbows and butterflies. We definitely had times that we struggled. We had our fair share of challenges that felt like they would never end, but we recognized that we shared the same hardships, and we worked together to ensure that as many of our classmates as possible would make it to this day. Now, I haven't been in many medical school classes myself, but that doesn't seem normal. Most medical school classes are supposed to be competitive, right? Not us, not this class. And it is because we endured the trenches together, we are leaving WVSOM today not only with a diploma, but with a plethora of lifelong friendships. We matched as a class, and we are graduating as a class. That is to be expected. But the relationships we have fostered along the way are extraordinary. Many of my colleagues have met their best friends here at WVSOM. I've seen them in each other's wedding parties and throwing bachelorette parties and baby showers for each other. Many of my colleagues have spent their last days of medical school traveling the world together, crossing items off their bucket list. Some of my colleagues have met the men and women they will spend the rest of their lives with on this campus, myself included. Thank you to the tech building printers for always being jammed. We started this wild and wonderful journey as a group of diverse strangers, and today we are crossing the finish line as a family. Now you may be thinking, friends become families, warm fuzzies, this is nice and all, but what exactly is it about this class that's going to make them an incredible batch of physicians? Well, there are actually a million reasons and more, but to allow the ceremony to end before dusk, I will narrow it down to just a few. The class of 2018 is humble. They are selfless, they are giving, and they do it with or without recognition. They work together to take extra notes and create study guides for those missing class to be at home when they've lost a loved one. They have helped tutor each other and those in the class below them without compensation. They have helped one another overcome failure, illness, and loss. They are leaving this campus today as stronger people because of one another. The class of 2018 is passionate. They have brought attentions to issues that have been overlooked in the past, and they've worked hard to make this campus a better place than it was when they arrived. They have improved their curriculum and the mental health resources available to students. They have found time to volunteer countless hours for numerous causes throughout the past 4 years, as if their coursework wasn't time-consuming enough. The class of 2018 is relentless and resilient. The going was tough, but they are tougher. Many of these incredible individuals were told to give up on their dreams of becoming a physician. They were told they weren't smart enough or they didn't work hard enough. And look at them here today. Aren't we glad they didn't give up? They say rough seas make better sailors, and if that's true, then my goodness, my class could have kept the Titanic afloat. But above all, the class of 2018 is humane. This attribute may be easy to forget over time based on the demands of our profession, but when you notice yourself losing your empathy, I want each of you to remember our classmate, Austin Lutz. Austin embodied many characteristics that would have made him an amazing physician, but above all, he valued humanity. Austin rode his bike to class every day, rain or shine, and he waved to everybody he passed with a smile on his face. When Austin was having a bad day, you didn't know it, because he was always positive and he was always kind. Through Austin's passing, we learned that there is more to life than getting an A on an exam, and there is more to medicine than making a diagnosis and writing a prescription. No matter how busy your schedule gets and how difficult your patients may be, strive to practice medicine with empathy and compassion, the way Austin would. As the voice of my class, I would like to thank all of our parents, spouses, and family members who have been by our side as we've worked towards this tremendous accomplishment. Our success today is a direct result of your unwavering love and support. I hope we've made you proud. Thank you for listening to all of our late-night breakdowns about upcoming exams and the exorbitant debt we continue to accrue. Thank you for letting us prematurely diagnose you with every medical condition known to man, and for letting us practice OPP techniques on you for the first time. Thank you for helping us relocate over a dozen times and traveling to Lewisburg, West Virginia today to celebrate the greatest accomplishment of our lives. I would like to thank our advisors, mentors, faculty, staff, and the physicians who agreed to precept us. You saw us for who we were. From interview day on, you recognized us as more than board scores and GPAs. You genuinely believed in us. You gave us a chance to prove that we deserved to be here. You gave us an opportunity that nobody else had given to us. You have continued to push us to know more and to be better. You always supported us, never doubted us, and you've helped make our wildest dreams come true. You know what they say, it takes all members of the coolest small town in America to raise a doctor. And last, but definitely not least, I would like to thank the class of 2018. I want each of you to look at your peers to the right and left of you and give them a whopping high five. We made it. I'd like to congratulate all of you and encourage you to congratulate each other. You all deserve it. Coming to medical school, I was expecting to endure the most miserable 4 years of my life, but you all have made it anything but that. We came together from different walks of life and spent 4 insanely busy years together, but man, did we make them fun. As we prepare to go our separate ways again, I want you to know that watching each of you succeed has been such an inspiration to me. Each of you possesses a special gift, a special talent that is yours and only yours. Your mind is the only one that thinks the thoughts you think in the perspective that you think them. You are the only you there will ever be, and there are hundreds of residency programs that are thankful for this, and thousands of patients that will be lucky to have you taking care of them. Thank you so much for trusting in me as your class president. It has been an honor to be a part of your continued success and to be able to represent you over the last 2 years. While this may have been the most significant chapter in your life thus far, it is but one chapter. I hope each of your careers offer you endless opportunities to practice medicine in a variety of capacities and to share the knowledge you have learned here on this campus. Continue to treat your patients with the love and compassion you have shown each other over the past 4 years, and you will all be stellar physicians. You are the author of your life. While today may be the end of one chapter, it is only the beginning of the rest of your career. Congratulations, class of 2018. We did it.